Alright, so our time is here. Let's dive in. Okay. First draft with the new set. So we have Dryad. Okay, play an additional land. That's interesting. This, I think, is good. This obviously is great for a multicolored deck. Shoal Kraken. I think this is strong. Heroes of the Revel. Let's see. When this enters the battlefield. Okay. Flicker of Fate. Final Death is some solid removal. So that could be a thing. Colossus, no thank you. Hero. Venomous Hierophant, no. Not at this point. For the blue flyer, tell me what you think of. I mean, I like the card. I think it's good. Tell me what you think of the Dryad here. And Final Death, I did mention. Tell me your thoughts on this. I mean, I'm seeing it and I understand what it does, but I don't have a good feel for how it may play out in the format. Obviously, it's a great thing if you want to go into a multicolored deck. You know, 3 or more colors. So if you have any thoughts on that, I would love to hear them. Otherwise, I will go back to what were really my 2 choices, which are the same as what you just indicated. The Chimera and Final Death. I hear that. And the additional land on each of your turns, I feel like that could be a thing only if you have a lot of card draw and you find yourself drawing a bunch of extra lands. So, yeah, that I think that sentiment puts it out there pretty succinctly. I think I like the Chimera. This is solid removal, but I don't know if we may be seeing more of these. And this is an enchantment creature. We do like enchantments, so we'll try that. Alright, so what do we got here? Daxos. Devotion to White. Okay, that's a thing. Mire Triton, what does this guy do? 2 on Death Touch with some milling and life gain. Heroes, we saw that in the previous pack. I feel like this is a fine white common. Memory Drain, we know what that does. Omen of the Dead. Recursion is fine. Soul. Okay, Sack Outlet. We already saw a Hierophant. Gift of Strength. Alright, so of these, Daxos is okay in a heavy white deck, obviously. I'm willing to try. I'm not. I don't know. This Sunmane Pegasus may be. Omen and Chimera, very good recursion. That's a good call. I didn't see that. Not worth second picking it. I do like these 2 white cards here. Any thoughts on those? I like them, I think, a little bit better than the others I'm seeing. In the absence of anything else, I probably would go for one of those 2, possibly the Sunmane. It's less of an investment, less of a color investment. Okay, I'm willing to try that. I mean, we only have 2 cards so far, so we could really go anywhere. Here's another one of these guys. Underworld Fires. What does this do? 1 damage to each creature. Simple. Daxos requires white, and this requires only 1 white. That is true. Hero of the Pride. Grim Physician, no thank you. Sleep of the Dead, no. Turtle, no. The Sword, Return to Nature. Liar. Ah, yes. For some reason I was focused only on colored cards. Cards, rather. Right, removal. I'll go along with that. Cling to Dust. Okay. Hero of the Pride we just saw. Elite Instructor. Draw and discard. The Vexing Gull, I feel like that's okay. Let's see, the Forerunner. Aspect of Lamprey. Not at this juncture. I'm not gonna pivot into black just for that. Rage Scarred. That's okay. I agree with that. Give the Pride is, I feel like it's fine. This is whatever. This would help Devotion if we want to really go that way. Elite Instructor. So at this stage I'm liking the Gull. I'm liking the Hero is okay. The Nyxborn Courser is, again, okay. Which cards you consider useless with the minor upside? The Hero? I'm not sure which one you consider useless. 2/4. Minor upside being the 2 white symbols. I think at this stage I think I like the Gull. Any objection to the Vexing Gull? Well, it's not obvious to me, Mr. 5 Dodo. If it were obvious, I wouldn't be dirtling about like this. Okay, I will go with the Gull. Okay, I hear that. Phalanx Tactics. Target creature. Here's the Pegasus again, but we're sure seeing a lot of those. Triumphant Surge. How well is this playing out in this set? Pegasus removal and the amulet. The red card. Pay that, sack a non-land. I'm liking the lower cost on the Pegasus here. Here are the Winds. Leanin of the Lost Pride. Sack a permanent. Of these, I think I like these 2 the best. The Hero of the Winds or the Blood Aspirant. This would have to... This would have to probably rely on its own abilities. having said all of that, I think I like the Hero of the Winds a little bit better. None of these is an enchantment except for this guy, but we've already said as much about him as we're going to, I think. Hero. Let's move on. The 1/1 disappointed you? Oh, the aspirant? Okay, as I say, I have no experience with it, so I cannot say. This is I feel like this is a solid card in the red-green aggro deck, but we are not really headed that way, are we? That makes sense. Sleep of the Dead. I'm liking, I guess, the lead instructor. It's a 2/2 with a loot effect. Alternately, we could speculate in red and green and see if things suddenly start coming along in that direction. I'm willing to do that, actually, because I'm not feeling like we're going to be missing any of these too much. Any objection to the Warden, and see if red and green suddenly open up? The Warden sucks, really. I mean, it's a 3/3 trample for 3. It's a 4/4 trample for 3, but you need the other guy. All right. Again, I have no baseline of comparison to depend on. In that case, we have either this bad flyer or this guy, so let's go with him. Devour of Memory, what does he do? Okay. Devour of Memory, whenever can't be blocked. So obviously an escape enabler, and this gets a little bit better. We'd have to splash black for it, obviously. This could be a thing. If we're going into blue, I would be okay with the Naiad. It'll make the Vexing Gull less expensive. The Colossus, this guy. Yeah, I think the Naiad is what we want here. We have another one of these guys. Flicker of Fate. Interesting card. Oh, this guy again. Okay, I think he'll be fine. How many enchantments do we have so far? 1. Just the 1, I think. 2. 3. I would be fine with the Kraken. We already have one of these instructors. I don't want to have a whole bunch of them, I don't think. Flicker of Fate could be interesting on both sides of the field, but I think the Kraken is probably what we want. Let's take a quick look at our curve so far. We have 2, 3, and 4. 2s, 3s, and 4s. Let's try that. Memory Drain, another Pegasus. Yeah, I think I feel like another Pegasus is fine. The counter with the Scry 2 is not... Well, I don't know. Different people seem to have different opinions on it. I do recall we had this in our sealed pool, and it did okay work. I think I'd rather have more creatures. This turtle is obviously very defensive. could be a little bit cheaper to cast with this guy. So do we want him or the sword? I like the sword for our flyers. This is not going to really affect the board too much, so well, 1/2 1-drop. Now let's go for the instructor, I think. Neither of these will be of interest. And the Sea Guard. At least an enchantment creature. Okay, 3/3 Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. I feel like this looks like it should be strong. I'd be willing to splash black for this guy. What else have we got? A little bit of like slow recursion. This guy is very strong. So I think this is worth considering. We'd have to splash black for it. I know he's strong, so I think he's a good candidate here. Splashing green for... Hello, Misaki. How are you, my friend? Top 7 cards or a card. We saw this. The Omen is okay. Wave Rider gains flying. So what do you think? Stay on color with this very strong card, or splash black for this, which has clear upside? So what are the votes out there? It's always good to relax, and I'm glad that you're relaxing with us here. So what's our vote? The Illyrios or Kunoros? My gut is telling me the Illyrios, because I'm always loath to monkey around with my mana base. It opens on the final glory card as a splash. It opens on the final glory card as a splash. Let's go with this, and we'll try to keep a we'll try to go with a more stable mana base, at least so far. Favorite of heroes. What does this do? Gains double strike. That's not bad. Draw a card. What do you think of Glimpse of Freedom? I feel like it's a slow think twice. I know that Sacrifice likes it. Captivating Unicorn. Don't have a whole lot of enchantments yet. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Omen of the Sea I know is good. I'd be happy to include that. So I really feel like the question is, well, you know, I'm looking at cards that all could be good. Triumphant Surge will be good on most things that have been enchanted and give them the necessary power. And it is an instant. These are all playable cards. Could I trouble you to get that stuff out of... Thanks. Alright, so my pick in the absence of anything else would probably be the... Well, I don't have a lot. It would probably actually not be this, because I don't have a lot of enchantments so far. And that's true for him as well. So that would bring me either to the Surge or the Omen. Trouble with the Surge is it could often be a dead card, but when you need it, it'll be great to have it. So, higher upside, lower downside. Oh yeah? I'm gonna go for the well, I don't know how aggro we're really gonna be if you look at what we have. So, it's really hard to say. Sure, let's go for that. And here's this same guy again. How about that? Revoke existence. I think we need to take this. It'll be removal much of the time. I mean, there's this guy again. We already have 2 of these. I think the revoke existence is kind of what we want. And the exile, of course, is good in this format. Revoke existence it is. Indomitable will. I kind of like this. Ooh. Wow. Wish this had been earlier. I mean, this is a really strong card. We don't really. Oh. Yeah, I'm not seeing that really. I feel like Indomitable Will is what we want here. I'm tempted to just rare draft this actually. Yeah, I'm tempted to rare draft it anyway. I'm not seeing a whole lot else here that I think is going to really make our deck. This is great. I'm going to go ahead and do it because who the hell knows? Daybreak Chimera, we have a fair number of white creatures, so I think that's probably a good candidate. Sea God Scorn. This is actually good in an aggro deck. Yeah, I did pick the Phoenix. We're going to be playing it because we're not playing red, but I don't mind rare drafting it in this case. I think the Chimera is kind of what we want here. And see if we can't really prioritize some more white cards. Drop white. Are you serious? Just go blue and red? Oh, the Naiad. Yes, there is this guy. Really? You like the Naiad better than the Chimera? I do not have a whole lot of flash or instant cards. What do I have? Yeah. I'm going to put him aside. So I have him. And that's it. I have only one card that the Naiad will help. Yeah, that's what all the pundits are saying. I'm going to go ahead and take it. 5, if it turns out to be the wrong one, you can excoriate me as much as you want. Witness of Tomorrow. That's not bad. What have you been smoking? I think Witness of Tomorrow's maybe okay here. No, Revoke Existence is not. It is a sorcery. Right, here it is. Sorcery. I'm liking the Witness. The Triumphant Surge. And you know, same question as before. I think I like this flyer better with a decent mana sink. Okay, understood. Okay. Rumbling Sentry, yeah, it's a big body, not terribly aggro. Let's see, Flash. Gains Hexproof, 1/1. I would be okay with this card. The Glory Bearers, worth considering also, I guess. I'm liking either the Bearers or the Starlit Mantle. And the Hexproof part of it. The Drug of the Westerners, I've never heard that. So Coke, where I'm from, it means either Coca-Cola or cocaine. And as we know, Coca-Cola is called that because it originally had cocaine in it. Okay, so the two, Starlit Mantle and the Glory Bearers, we have a bunch of things in the 4 slot. I'm gonna go for the Starlit Mantle. I think I like the. It can be like a counter against a removal. Aura spells cost. Deny the Divine. Maybe. I don't think so. Tactics. So there's another instant. Got it. I'm willing to try the Tactics, actually. 1/2 flyer. Helping my auras. Don't have a lot on auras. I think I just have that one that I just took. What was it called? The Starlit Mantle. I think that's the only aura that we have so far. The counter. Oh, the aura dude. I'm okay with that. Sentinel's Eyes. I feel like that could do some work. This can also do work. It can often turn into a flyer. The Vigilance. How useful is this Vigilance going to be? I don't really know. I'm liking the Waver. Maybe the Sentinel's Eyes, actually. It's pretty easy to get back. 2 cards and one white mana. Do I have? I don't think I have any at all. Right. I think the answer is 0. Pretty sure the answer is 0. Yep, I have 0 escape cards. Alright, if in the absence of any further counsel, I will probably go for the Sentinel's Eyes. Because according to my curve, we have a goodly number of things in the 4 spot already. Okay, nothing here fits into our deck at all. Is there anything that I'd like to have for my still nascent collection of Theros cards? Maybe Omen of the Hunt. That looks like it could be good for a multicolored deck. Artifact or gains haste. That's not a bad sideboard card, perhaps, for a red deck. Doesn't matter. Take him to go along with our Phoenix, which we're not going to play. Which of these? Alter? Possibly. We have a couple of legendary enchantment. I'll take him, but I don't know if we'll play him. Hydra's Growth, I feel like taking that for the collection. Top 3 cards. I'll take that for so an uncommon draft. And this is the exact same thing. Any chance that we'll be playing Wings? Hydra Growth. I did take the Growth. And if I get the 1/2 white mana, I can search it up. Oh, you're talking about... No, you're not talking about Idyllic Tutor. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Any reason to include Wings of Hubris? It might be a decent finisher if we can be aggro. Okay, I'm going to take that because it could make the deck. The green one is obviously not. Alright, and pack 3, there's another Daxos. Pretty funny. Treacherous Blessing. Weird card. I know that Limited Resources does not like it unless you can really build around it. Another Entrancing Liar. Kind of slow, but another Vexing Gull would not be terrible. Another Daxos. Trouble is, obviously can't have them both in play at once. Second Liar may not be a bad thing. We are kind of low on removal. We have the one Liar, and that's kind of it, I think. The Revoke Existence. How do we feel about a second Liar versus a second Daxos? And again, the alternative is a Gull. That's a good point. So early drops would be a Gull. That's kind of it for us. Or an Instructor. I think I like the Gull better than the Instructor. Oh, the Lionfish. And here's this guy again. We could have had like 4 of this in our deck so far. Thirst for Meaning. I'm liking that. The Lionfish. Again, not a whole heck of a lot that's going to occur on their turn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just a few. But it is an enchantment. It's a 2/1. I think I like Thirst for Meaning better. Possibly the Turtle, I guess. Anything here worth considering? Hero or Wayfarer? I don't think the Wayfarer is going to do it for us. I think I will go for the Thirst for Meaning. Ooh, Archon. It seems solid to me. Another Revoke Existence. I think I like the Archon. A 4/4 flyer is nice. Yeah. Do we have anything in 6? Nope. That would be our curved topper so far. Chain to Memory. Not terrible. Yeah, I'm liking the Archon. Boy, we could have had a bunch of these also. Solid green card. Field of Ruin. Wouldn't mind having that for the collection, actually. I think I only have 1 or 2 that I picked up in whichever set that was in. Another Envoy as an early drop. So far I have 2 of these guys. I think 3 would be overdoing it. So I'm landing on Field of Ruin as an uncommon draft. Envoy is another low drop, another hero or a hero as an early drop. This will affect the board a little bit more, and it has a little bit of an upside. Good advice. Alright, what have we got so far? The Pegasus isn't that bad. Well, we already have 2 of the Sunmane Pegasuses. Alright, so what would we take out? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Altar, I don't think we're gonna need. Witness is okay. Shoal. Not right now. I don't think we have so many enchantments. Let's count them up. 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to take him out. He's just a 2/5 nothing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 3. 4, 5. We have 5 enchantments. So what was I about to take out because of enchantment? Daybreak Kimmer we like. The Unicorn is okay for now. We already have a lot of flyers. I'm going to put him to the side for now. He seems more situational than I would like. To start with Mantle, I do like this. Alright, so this is what I have so far. In the 2 drops we have only 2 creatures. I think I like the 2/2 2-drop. Let's go with that. Here's another Naiad. Stern Dismissal. Bounce effects. I'm liking that. Counterspell. Worth considering. Glory Bearers. Fine for aggro. How many creatures have I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's make that 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 creatures so far. I think I like the Stern Dismissal. It's cheap bounce effect. Okay, what do we got here? Sloot Oblivion. Nope, we're not a mill deck. Memory Drain. Towering Wave Mystic? What does this guy do? Oh, yeah, no thanks. And an Amulet? No, not that kind of deck. Okay, so we're looking either at Leonin or Memory Drain, I think. The Leonin is another 2-drop. Sure. Flicker of Fate, I think could be interesting. There's another Glory Bearers. There's another one of these guys. So we're looking really at one of these 3. I don't have any constellation worth triggering, so that's not going to be very helpful. So this is really, I feel like this is mostly just anti, it's either anti-removal or something to bring back a saga, and we have none of those, nor are we likely to. So this is a 2-drop, and this is a 4. Well, keeping cabs in mind, let's take him. Already have one of him. Eidolon, the Wave Rider. So he has Constellation. Did we take one? We saw one before. We did not take him. Let's take him now. Rumbling Sentry. Ugh. We already have 2 of these guys. Sure, let's try the Sentry. The Lionfish. Interesting. Did I take a memory drain? I don't think I did. So at this juncture, we can either go for a counterspell or another 2-drop. I'm going to take the memory drain as a sideboard option. Sure, chain to memory. Well, not making the deck. Not making the deck. And our last card is this guy. Alright, let's build this. We need to drop 6 cards. So far we have 20 creatures. We have 8 enchantments. Chain to memory. I'm gonna take the chain out for now. We have 3, 4, 5 2-drops. That's not bad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are light on removal. Very light on removal. That is going to hurt us. We have a lot of 2-drops. I don't think we need this guy. I have only 1 aura, so this guy's utility is going to be limited. We might be able to pump him a little bit with either the mantle or a sword. Hero of the Wind. Yes, but he is a flyer. So 2.5, 3.5. I hear that. I don't think he's the best creature in the set by quite a long shot. Counter spell. Let's put that to the side for now. How do we like the Rumbling Sentry? Yeah, I don't know. He's very defensive. He may help our devotion. Let me put him aside for now. Let's check our enchantment count. We're still at 8 enchantments. Could get rid of the card draw. Prefer not to. The unicorn, we're kind of lacking some beef. I'd rather keep him in if I can. Maybe the Sentinel's Eyes, although I do like the Vigilance and the fact that we can get him back if we need to. Because we have a goodly number of flyers. So let's keep him for now. Naiad is going to be maybe the Elite Instructor, although I do like the looting. Mantle I'd like to keep. Revoke Existence I think we need to keep. Glory Bearers, that could be. That's not a bad option. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Alright, so we're down to 16 creatures, which is an okay number. We have a tiny bit of card draw, a little bit of removal. This is like a trademark unexciting grizzledmage deck here. You could throw in this guy, put in a bunch of mountains. Probably a bad idea. Alright, so our mana requirements, according to the system, we need a little bit more white, which is what they did. And we have, yeah, if we want to get him down early, we want more white. I feel like this is what we want. Our devotion is not going to be real high, but okay, so be it. Alright. Well, what can I say? We buck the trends here. And let's give it a go. Alright, our first opponent is Lux. Not to be confused with Lux Luthor. Alright, we have a 2-drop. We have a couple... we might be able to get him out pretty early if we can draw another Plains. I think we need to keep this. Some early removal? Eh. And there's the other Plains. Okay, what is this guy? Can't be countered. Target land becomes an... Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Let's get a Plains out first, and let's get him going. Is he an enchantment? I could get rid of him right off the bat, and maybe I should, but let's see what happens first. The Lady of Luminosity. Not familiar with that. Okay. We had a crack at like 3 of these, and we passed it up each time. I think I would like to attack and excuse me. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack. And I'm going to use my Revoke Existence on this guy because I feel like that could get out of hand. Trample. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll bring out... might bring out the Pegasus next, actually, to get some lifelink going. So it's one or the other. That's true. I think, let's see, 1, 2. I'm gonna play him because I would like to get that lifelink going. I'm not planning on blocking, so sure, let's. He could flash an enchantment in because all of those omens have flash. So blocking him would be hazardous. Lux is a unit of light. That is correct. So much for that. Alright. And this now has double strike, yes? Alright, this game is going poorly. Sure. I think maybe I better hold back to block, because I don't... To ping him for 1 is not going to gain me much at all. But I'm not going to be able to... Let's see, I have 1, 2, so I have to pay 4, and I still can't play the gull. Alright, let's play our big guy. And yeah, we're gonna hold back. Ugh. Wow, that's really strong. I think I have to jump him. Or I could double block him. Well, let's see what he does. So this is going to deal me 6 damage. Yeah. I think I need to... I'm going to have to block something, that's for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The alternative is to double block the storyteller, and then hold back him for chump blocking later. And he has vigilance, that's annoying. So what do you think, chump or double? I'm gonna double block. And take 6. Yeah, that's game. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do I have anything that, anything in my sideboard that might help me out? I kind of doubt it. Let's see what we see. Okay, we're not going very aggro here. Actually, the chain to memory I think could be useful. I'm gonna bring in the chain to memory. The memory drain maybe. Being able to counter those things could be useful. Bigger body. I was on the play, I think. Was I on the play? I think I was on the play. I really don't remember. Okay, so I'm bringing in these... So tiny is what I want to say it is. I'm going to bring in the chain to memory and the memory drain. And we're going to drop the mantle. And we're going to drop maybe the card draw. And if there are no suggestions, I'm going to ship it in. Alright, we'll go to game 2 and see if we can't do any better. Slow, but I have a couple turn 3 plays and a turn 4 play. Sure. Here's hoping we can. Oh, I should have played a plains. That was stupid. In case if Daxos showed up. Alright, if we can ambush his envoy, that would be fine with me. Let's just hope that he doesn't put an enchantment on it. That would be unfortunate. Not sure. It's okay. You'll have to explain yourself on that one because I'm not following your question. We could hold up Chimera. We could do this. I think we need more board presence. Let's attack. Well, I could put out the Naya now and have a cheaper drain later. I'll be honest, I kind of like getting the Chimera out. Ah, Lux is impatient. He does like his dreadful apathies, doesn't he? I could do the not. No, I can't. Yeah, I could do the. Oh, what am I saying? I could do the Naiad, but then that would be it. Let's go ahead and attack. And let's do the memory drain. I'm gonna hold up the memory drain. Okay. So much for that. Sure, let's attack. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do this and hold up the memory drain. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Although he can escape it back, that's the problem with this. I don't need the land. The envoy? I don't think that's going to do a lot for me right now. He could he do that right now? Yeah, he could do it right now. Two of them? Well, I could have had two of them Do I have any enchantment cards in here? I don't, so I think I'm liking him better. And we could double block if need be. Oh, these will both get double strike. Oh man. I really need my entrancing lyre. This allows me to scry 1. Okay. I feel like the only thing that's even keeping me in the game is the fact that he's having trouble with his land drops. Okay, what shall it be, Mr. Latin for Light? Maybe he's wondering whether to attack, to bluff attack. And this is... He's taking back Dreadful Apathy. That's annoying. He's going to do that. So I may save this for chump blocking. And I'm going to save this to block him, I guess. So I'm going to just send in my Vexing Gull. And play the Wave Rider. I would rather have an enchantment in the graveyard that I can bring back for when he dies. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Okay, but I can still do the scry if he leaves it in play. Okay, both of these have double strike. If I double block one of them, then might be able to trade. That's interesting. Kill either with this. That's true. I feel like I need to double block this guy. Yeah, sure. I mean, they're both enchantments. No, he's not, but he is. So, sure, let's do it. And he still has this guy that he can exile. Don't need these lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, let's send in our Gull. And play this guy. Still don't have any enchantments in here, though. Alright, I don't think I can afford to keep him on the sidelines, though. If I can stay alive and he has no removal, he's on a 2-turn clock. Alright, what does this guy do? Top 3 cards, reveal a land. Okay. And he can still escape with this guy. Yep. So they both have double strike. I'm going to block this fellow and hope for the simple trade. I just hope he doesn't have the flash enchantment that'll buff him. Or that. Captivating Unicorn is an okay blocker. I'm wondering if I can send in... he still has 3 cards in hand. No, I think I need to play it safe. If he has like anything at all, then these are gonna whack me. If I draw an enchantment, that actually would be great. But we'll see. Ugh. What is he going to look for? And the answer is... Trample. That's a problem. If he puts this on this, then I have no good blocks. I would have to double block and I'd lose them both. Ugh. Not good. He's doing it on the other one, so I feel like that's smart. I have to block each of them. I have to block everybody, basically. Has a nice... Alright, I have to block both of them, obviously. So... Here's hoping he has no more trades. Or no more pumps for them. Don't need these islands. He's gonna put a vigilance thing on. Yeah, I can't afford to attack. That is really unfortunate, but we will scry on our next turn, on the end of his turn. He has 19 cards remaining. I have 23. I think I need to hold on to any more lands that I may draw, just in case I draw my thirst for meaning. Ugh. Yeah, where's my action? Is he gonna get that back again? Chain to memory. Is that going to do anything for me? Right. And let's scry again. I mean, it could work against his flyer. That is exactly not what I needed. Alright, I'm gonna have to... This is not good. I could have kept that, then this would have been the next card. Alright. So if I had kept that... that instant effect, it would have just slowed things down by 1 turn. I'm gonna have to chump this, obviously. Yeah, that's exactly right. I have 2 of these Pegasi. Yes, of course. So I feel like Enchanting Lyre is the only thing that can save me here. Nope, that's game. Yeah, I feel like I had a fairly decent deck there. Alright, so we've lost our first match. Anybody want to look at the deck again before we try our second match? Oh, let me make sure that the sideboarding got undone. Yeah, it did. I took out the mantle. Yeah. Okay. Anybody want to make any changes? If not, we're going to try again. Okay, I have a 3-drop and a 4-drop, and I have some removal, and I'm on the draw. I'm going to keep this. It's not exciting, but I think it's worth keeping. What this deck really needs is favorable winds. It's an enchantment. They could have printed it. He's going to 5. That'll help me. That's not what I wanted. Stop it. All right, maybe I'll draw Daxos on the next turn. I guess not. So what is this? Is this an enchantment? I could get rid of this now. I think that's premature. So we're going to pass the turn and hope for something good. Alright. I think we need to do this, so we have a decent blocker. This can end games. What does this do again? So I could play the Vexing Gull for 2 when my land's untap, but I think I'd rather play the... Oh, come on. What did he get rid of? I'm not happy. I am not happy. Alright, so he doesn't know what I drew. I'll be able to play it on my next turn. I'll be able to play this also, actually. Alright, so let's pass. What was that? Alright, he's playing black and who knows what? I don't think that there's any... actually, Memory Drain may be good. Whoa! What happened? The arena system has decided to cut me a break. What the heck? Okay. I guess I'll take it. That was so strange. Let's keep going. Wow. That was a pity concede or something. Free jazz. Sure, we'll play. I'm getting the same hand over and over again. Sure. Let's play it. If we can keep these in play, then the lifelink may help us to get back in case we can't get anything onto the battlefield before turn 4. What is this thing? Exile, sack it, exile graveyard, sack and draw a card. Oh, this is nice. This is an instant. Oh, come on. I'm really tired of this. Either a Pegasus or the Illyrios. I'm getting tired of that. Still hoping for that favorable winds. Black and blue. Which I fear I may be by the time this is all done. So let's attack. See what he's got. Let's play the island that he already knows I have. Let's play the Pegasus that he already knows that I have. He may counter it. And there it is. Okay. Both of my Pegasi. He countered one and ripped the other one from my hand. I guess that's what black-blue does. More counter spells? Could be. This is pointless, so sure, let's keep swinging. I think I may hold on to this island. I only have one card in this deck that requires 6 mana. And again, if I draw the thirst for meaning, this would be a good card to discard if need be. He's an enchantment. Getting rid of him would be fine. Should I do that now? The answer is no. So I am gonna get rid of it. And keep swinging. And I can flash in my gull on the end of his turn. That didn't do him much good. And it is not an enchantment. Alright. I'll bet he was hoping for better value out of that. Sure, we're gonna swing with our flyer. We're gonna play our Kimra for full cost. If he has no more removal, two turn clock. Can we make that happen? Exile target card. I'm sure he has some removal. Or not. Okay, I actually don't mind. I'd rather he counter that than one of my better creatures. Free jazz. A lot of Z's there. Interesting. Was that game 1 or 2? That was game 2, I think. No, it was game 1. So black and blue, I could memory drain one of his spells, maybe. I'm liking the mantle for his removal. The stern dismissal. That can do work. What might I take? Let's take out the Leonin. Okay, let's try that. Anybody watching? Anybody have any suggestions? If you are, this could have come in handy, and the Scry 2 is not bad. Let's try it. $3:25. I have to end at 4 o'clock local time, which is 35 minutes from now. So that'll be time certainly for this game. I don't know about another match. We are certainly going to send this back. Wow. I'm going to keep this, but this is not 3-drop, not terrible. So we'll keep 6. One of the planes goes back. Alright, another slow hand for us. Okay. Where is Daxos? Okay. It's a nice little card. I would not have minded that in this deck. And he's going to follow up with more good stuff. Wow, got planes? Alright, I'm gonna take some damage here. Ugh. I think I would... What does this thing do? Oh, it escapes. So I'm gonna try to... Alright, attacking is obviously not an option. If he attacks, I will trade these two, I guess. And hope to get some work out of this guy. Oh boy, okay. Yeah. Or he could just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could go to 8. Let's do that. Chancing a Liar is not bad. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to chump block him. I'm going to bring him out. 1, 2, 3. This costs 3. I need some more life in order to make any of these a real thing. This is the one that I really need to tap down. No, I need to tap down this or this. Let's tap down this for now. I'm gonna have to chump block. Let's just do this now, I guess. And I'm gonna have to, I think I do have to chump block. Yeah, no attacking. As I said, I have to chump block. Need to buy as much time as I can in order to try to get back in this game. There's an outside chance I might be able to get my Naiad back, and if not, so be it. And I need him to stop playing spells. Not good. 5. He has too many creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna decline because that's interesting. I can give him +1/+1. That'll help a little bit. Oh, I don't have enough mana to do both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, this is game. Yeah, that's game. Was that the second game? I don't remember. Yeah, it was. It's so tiny. I keep thinking it's so tiny. What's it called? Elite Instructor. Did I bring it in already? I can't remember. Start with Mantle, Stern Dismissal. The counter spell. Maybe not the counter spell. Right, thank you. So I'm wondering if that'll do me any good in this matchup. Stopping, staving off one of his attacks and scrying 2, I think can help, and it can prevent his trade. I still like the Mantle here. Or I could just leave it as 41 cards, because we are mostly kind of a low curve. Take out the Thirst for Meaning, because we have some other scrying effects. Or take out the Memory Drain. Misaki, any suggestions? Stick with 41? Hello, ITAAU. I confess my memory is not up to the task. If you are a follower or a regular, then I apologize for my bad memory, but good to see you as well. whether you're old or new. I'm going to leave it at 41 and high risk, high reward. Or in our case, high risk and medium reward. So ITAAU, tell me about yourself. If you've been a regular. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good to see you as well. Yeah, it's been a heck of a long time. It's interesting. I am brand new to it. This is basically my first experience with it this draft, so I am learning. I think I have to keep this. I need some stuff to happen, though. Have you been streaming? My schedule keeps getting worse and worse, and starting in about 2 weeks, it's going to get seriously worse, and it's going to have a major impact on my streaming ability. More on that in my Discord. How about you? Have you been streaming recently? That sounds painful, I think. Oh, I should have played this turn 1. What was I thinking? Yeah, that always makes it tough. I've been having problems with that myself. And I bit the bullet and just got an Ethernet cable, which is something I should have done to begin with. Alright, so he can't block him anyway, so that decision has been taken away from me. Okay. Oh man, how many of these decks are playing this stupid card? Probably the Pegasus. Well, whatever. Whatever he takes out is what it is. The Archon? Okay. Well, with any luck, I'll never be able to play it anyway. So if I draw a land, I will play the Pegasus. If I don't, I will suit up. Alright, so let's attack. Attack. Let's play the Pegasus. If I draw another land, I can equip and do the thing. That would be pretty cool. But no such luck. I'm gonna play him. Yeah, absolutely. And if we draw a land, then it's not gonna do it. Then I can do this thing. Whoops. So let's do the Elite Intruder. Leave the white open, and I'll dump the chain in memory if need be. Unless he counters. Interesting. Okay, so be it. And we attack. That was an interesting choice to deny. That might be a good one to get rid of. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm wasting my removal because I have very little of it. But here we are. Maybe I'll get lucky. If he has no removal, that'll be game. That would be fine with me. Ooh, alright, well, he's going to drain me. So be it. For 3. Alright, so that buys him another turn. Actually, I could have, no, neither of these is an enchantment. Let's do this again. Well, I don't feel like I'm doing anything terribly fancy here. I like Plaid. Plaid is good. I'm gonna hold on to the plains, cause what the heck. Again, thirst for meaning. If I need to discard those 2, then that's an enchantment creature. I'm going to bounce it, which I'm sure he knew I could do. And unless he has something, that is game. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Sure, let's give this. Alright, he has to block, otherwise he's dead. These are both fine. I like the flyer better. I'm gonna play this so I can bring out the Vexing Gull. And he needs something really huge in order to turn this game around for him. Free jazz. What's it gonna be? Wow. Okay. I hate to do this to you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It pains me, but I'm gonna do it. I have to stop here because I do need to stop 20 minutes from now, and the chances of being able to finish a 2 out of 3 match in 20 minutes are poor to none. But here's what I will do, actually. So those of you who are joining us who haven't seen the deck yet, take a look at what we've got, and if you have any suggestions for possibly improving it for when I do get back to my next match, I would love to hear it. So ITAAU, tell me what that stands for. Slice of Nice was a cool handle. ITAAU is interesting. I'm not understanding what it may signify. So, if there are any thoughts on this deck before I sign off, love to hear them. And thanks again to 2 of my VIPs, 5 Dodo and Misaki, for assistance with the draft and the deck building. Okay, if there are no thoughts, I will go here. And let's see if there is any here's somebody that some of you may know. We're going to go ahead and raid him, one of my old friends. Okay, so before I hit return, have a great weekend, everybody. I am scheduled to stream again on Monday. Keep an eye on the schedule widget on this page. And I hope to see you on Monday. I like the idea. I'm not going to do it. I almost feel like it would be embarrassing to raid Mobius with 2, 3, 4 people, and I don't think there's going to be any fave involved. But we are going to raid That's Bats. Now, That's Bats and I have had a good relationship. Listen, you can go and visit Mobius's stream for sure. Really? All right. You know what? You've convinced me. Let's do it. So let me see how to spell it. That's M capital O. Is that an O or a 0? Capital M is that. Okay, I will. um that's a 0, okay. Looks like a 0. And that's Bieus. Bieus. Okay, so before I hit return, same as before, have a great weekend all, and I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible on Monday. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy your gaming. Wish me luck at the side event at the Grand Prix that I'm going to on Sunday. Take care, everybody. He's got a bunch of people. That didn't work out so well. Follows on words. Okay, let's stop streaming.